My client sobbed uncontrollably. Her dress wouldn't sit pregnant with a baby her fiancé even never wanted. I am a wedding dress seamstress, and this was the most heartbreaking situation I'd faced in my career. I was just 8 days before her wedding. This bride was trapped between her secret pregnancy and a man who might leave her at the altar if he knew the truth. The dress was heavily beaded with practically no seam allowance. Impossible to alter properly in a week, but something in her eyes of the pure desperation I couldn't turn her away. I'll tell him after the honeymoon, she whispered, hands trembling. His mother went through 3 divorces because of surprise pregnancies. He thinks it's a trap women set. Each fitting was more tense than the last. She jumped at every text notification, barely slept, and lost weight everywhere except her growing middle. I completely redesigned the back with a hidden corset panel while silently judging her decision. By the final fitting, the dress looked flawless, so stunning you couldn't tell it had been modified. As she stood before the mirror, her hand unconsciously rested on her stomach. In my 23 years doing this, I said carefully, marriages built on secrets rarely last. She just handed me an extra $200 and left without a word. On her wedding day, I watched from the back, emergency sewing kit ready. The ceremony proceeded normally until the vows. When her groom promised to love her through every surprise life brings us, she broke down completely. Then she whispered something in his ear. His face went completely blank. The guests shifted uncomfortably. 10 excruciating seconds passed. Nobody breathed. Then he dropped to his knees, placed both hands on her stomach, and began sobbing. The confused officiant asked if they needed a moment. No, the groom said, wiping tears. I just found out I'm going to be a father. The place erupted. His mother, whom I recognized from fittings, looked stunned before bursting into tears herself. 6 months later, they returned to my shop with Marge photos and a request to modify her dress for their vow renewal. He couldn't stop smiling, confessing that he'd actually changed his mind about wanting children months ago, but was terrified to tell her sometimes the secrets we keep become the walls that separate us from what we both truly want, and sometimes wedding dresses hold more than just the bodies of the women who wear them. Some they hold the weight of unspoken truths waiting to be revealed.